Hey guys, how's it going? This is Kellen here again. Looking at another one from Hudson Valley Brewery. It's from that same release from Multi-Chorus. This is their SUBGLITCH. It's a 6% IPA, sour IPA, hopped with Manteca, with some oats, vanilla, milk sugar, and honey for a little provided sweetness. So I was blown away, floored by Multi-Chorus. I'm sure this will be just as good. Again, the wizardry in their brewing is insane. It's true alchemy. It's really crazy. Again, my last video, I couldn't really stop expressing how unique I think these guys are in terms of just, just kind of like bringing their own kind of style to the table, or just kind of a hodgepodge of styles rather. That last one was phenomenal. The spice quality in that was kind of hard. Again, it made it very hard to describe compared to any other beer I've had before. And I'm sure this one will be similar. So this was, came on a 6. So, yeah, and it says 1. So, I think maybe the other one says 2 on it. I'm not sure. So, once again, awesome artwork. Essentially the same as Multi-Chorus. I think that they're actually... I looked at the artist's Instagram, who does all their graphic design, and apparently if you lay them side by side, they connect and create a bigger picture. I've yet to try that. But let's stop talking and get into it. I am very excited for this. Very, very excited. Got my thin black glass. Let's get this poured out. Woo! Getting wafts of that already. Yeah, I don't know why this came out already. I'm assuming it's obviously music kind of based. I just get some like circuit bending vibes looking at this. But it also reminds me of like something more like existential, like The Matrix or something. Maybe just the name SUBGLITCH. I don't know why. Glitch in the system. Multiple meanings. But I fucking love this guy's art style. Really cool. Dirty glassware might be. That pours out. Pretty similar to the Multi-Chorus I remember. This is maybe a little darker, but full on haze. Actually, this has a little more head retention, at least from that. It doesn't pour a little aggressively, but a little more head retention than a Multi-Chorus had. That could, again, a lot of the adjuncts can agitate the head, make it a little more fluffy, or overkill it completely, and it might... Usually when I see it, when there's usually milk sugar and stuff, that seems to kill the head in all the beers I've had, at least from Upper Half and all that. They seem to have very little head retention when there's like lactose additions. But again, there's a lot of things that can be contributing to that. It looks great. Head's actually, now that I say it, it's kind of dissipated pretty fast, kind of a rocky kind of vibe. But let's get an aroma. Open it right. I smelled it right when I opened that guy. Ooh, fuck yeah. This actually reminds me a lot. I just had a Grimm, the Pop series, Power Pop. Vanilla shines a ton with that milk sugar. This smells just like that. But there's a very nice grapefruit kind of zestiness, like pretty grapefruity. I mean, if I didn't know there was grapefruit in it, I would probably definitely associate it with citrus. But yeah, actually, come to think of it, that's fucking grapefruit juice for sure. Yeah, I mean, this smells like a grapefruit kind of milkshake. Simplistic as fuck, but that's exactly what I'm getting, and it smells phenomenal. Yeah, you can really smell the milk additions and the lactose in their beer. Like it really just like wafts out of the glass, and it's kind of interesting. They must use a shit ton of it, plus the vanilla. I'm sure that kind of contributes to that creamy smell. Yeah, but it's like a grapefruit milkshake. Sounds gross. I've never heard of one of those, but this smells phenomenal. Okay, I'm gonna stop ranting. Let's give it a taste. Oh, fuck. That's so good. Ooh. Honestly, I think what seals it for me is the aftertaste. It sticks. It's not it doesn't fly out of the palate at all. The sweetness, like this, stays there for a long time. And again, with those adjuncts, that's kind of expected, but that's phenomenal. Nice creamy body, very similar kind of vibe in terms of mouthfeel as the multi-chorus. Nothing too chewy, but it has a nice kind of fluffy, creamy taste. Very minimal bitterness. It's the bitterness you'd associate with a grapefruit, but without that pithy kind of vibe. There's no residual kind of there's really no residual bitterness whatsoever. No like kind of resinous vibe. It's all kind of just like grapefruit juice. And the tartness again, it matches grapefruit juice perfectly. It's not like overly lactic or funky whatsoever. I mean, if you don't like IPAs and you like grapefruit juice or just kind of like fruity drinks, and appreciate desserty kind of sweet things, in terms of food drink, you probably love this. It's nothing like an IPA really. There's a little bit of like pithy kind of vibe that I'm associating with the hops. Like a very minimal grassiness, but again, if anything, I think it just kind of amps up the fruitiness you get mid-palate. Oh my god. This stuff is just... It's a novelty item, really. It's just so weird. It's so strange. It's really sweet. Some people might say this is cheating. I think it's genius. I think it's not only because it attracts so much attention, it's the perfect thing for the market right now in terms of IPAs. And it's kind of like everyone's this whole hazy IPA, late hop, Whirlpool edition hops, get it as hazy as possible, with as little malt addition as possible, or as little malt as possible. That's kind of the saturated market. But now everyone's trying to do these kind of throw-offs or these spin-offs of the IPA to kind of keep this craze kind of stagnant. And these guys do it perfectly. This is phenomenal. Tastes like a grapefruit juice. Grapefruit smoothie, vanilla smoothie. It's essentially exactly what you would assume you'd taste getting out of this. The honey's there. I can get a little bit of flavor on the palate, but it definitely provides more sweetness, I would assume, than actual this flavor. But it's definitely there. This is phenomenal. Easy 8+ for me. I'm gonna stop ranting. I'm gonna enjoy this. Until next time, guys. Cheers.